Academy, families have made a semester commitment to the Digital Academy. So families will have the opportunity to have their children return to school at the end of the semester if they choose, or they can stay enrolled within the Digital Academy if that's their preference as well.
Thank you.
And next we have action items, and again we're trying to clean up all of our personnel heading into this school year, and we have a few supplemental contracts. It is recommended to the Board of Education to approve the following contracts pending completion of all required paperwork per the Human Resources Office. What I do want to point out on here is we do have an administrative substitute, Joseph Magnacca. Joe is coming back in to provide us support within our business department. As you see, the next item on the agenda is a request for an unpaid leave from Mr. Burkhart. So Mr. Magnacca would be acting as the substitute within the business department. This comes at a great time that he's available, and he's familiar with the district because he's helped us out in the past. Because with Dr. Kwolek taking on additional duties here at the high school while we're exploring a new high school principal, it's definitely his assistance is needed. I anticipate that Mr. Magnacca will be working with us for approximately a month, maybe a month and a half, depending on how long the interview process takes for a new director of business affairs. We do anticipate that we'll be posting that position within the next day or so, and our goal is to fill that position. And I want to thank Mr. Magnacca for stepping out of retirement, I think a second or third time for us to help us out in the business department.
I'll make a motion to accept the action item E.
Second.
Any discussion from the board? No? And I'm not sure we can do any public comment with this situation.
We actually do on the Facebook Live. People can make comments.
I don't have anything on the Zoom meeting either.
I'm not seeing anything specific to these items.
Okay, thank you. Okay, hearing none. Mr. Chambers?
Ms. Pavlik?
Aye.
Mr. Ross?
Aye.
Mr. Hilberg?
Aye.
Ms. Parkhurst?
Aye.
Thank you.
And the last recommendation for this evening. Is it okay? It is recommended to the Board of Education to approve the following administrative leave of absence. John Burkhart, Director of Business Affairs at District Board Office, due to illness, disability. The leave of absence is for the entire 2021 school year. And I do want to repeat that it is an unpaid leave of absence. That's not just salary, but that's benefits as well.
I'll make a motion to approve this action item.
Second.
I'll give it to Ron.
Any discussion on this item? Any public comment on this item? No? Okay, hearing none. Mr. Chambers?
Ms. Parkhurst?
Aye.
Mr. Ross?
Aye.
Mr. Hilberg? Aye. Ms. Pavlik?
Aye.
Thank you.
At this time, public participation. Community members wishing to address the board are asked to abide by the following guidelines. Attendees shall register their intention to participate in the public portion of the meeting upon their arrival at the meeting. After those who have registered have spoken, if time allows, the board president will ask for public participation from all the other attendees. Please state your name, address, and affiliation. Please keep comments, and I would like to stress comments because this is an opportunity for the public to speak. It's not a question and answer. Comments to a maximum of 3 minutes. No participant may speak more than once on the same topic unless all others who wish to speak on that topic have been heard. All statements shall be directed to the presiding officer. No person may address or question board members individually. See if they come in.
In looking through the comments, yeah, I don't see anything that would classify as a public comment. There are several comments that we'll respond to on individual matters. I do want to address one question, though, that other people might have, and that's as to if we come to the end of the month and we return to school and a family feels like they don't want their children to return and it's unsafe. If they're in Online 2.0 and not in the digital academy, we want our students to return and want to see them return to school. We're not able to have students enroll within the digital academy midstream because there are two different routes in terms of the coverage of the curriculum, and the students would be behind going into that. If there are individual unique circumstances, I would ask parents to reach out directly to myself.
Thank you for clarifying that, Mr. Sable, because I do know that we do want our students back in the building. So thank you. Originally, there was executive session that was scheduled, but there's now no need for that. So at this time, I make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Second. Beat you. Yeah.
Ms. Pavlik?
Aye.
Mr. Ross?
Aye.
Mr. Hilberg? Aye. Ms. Parkhurst?
Aye.
Thank you.